for July the 15th out here at the Big A against the Astros. Here's Phil Nevin on the Ohtani cracked fingernail.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, we're not worrying about pitching the next couple of days, obviously, but he seems to be fine. He hasn't said anything about it. It doesn't affect him to hit. I'm really trying to get him as many pitches as I can. Obviously, with Mike down, it's a little bit different. We've seen him walk a lot lately, and if that's going to happen, you might as well have him on base to get it going, right?
You know what? Getting Shohei Ohtani as many at-bats as possible, I think that's a really good idea, especially with 14 players on the injured list, including bats like Trout, Drury, Neto, and Urshela. And, of course, Logan O'Hoppy's still out. And let's just try to hang close here. Reinforcements are on the way. Speaking of on the way, so is our countdown to first pitch with Terry Smith and Mark Langston. We'll do that on the other side of the break. This is the Angel pregame show on the Angel Baseball Radio Network.
Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in American men and women. Nearly 800,000 Americans suffer heart attacks every year. That's one person every 40 seconds. Hi, I'm Dr. Hubert Wong, Director of the Emergency Department at Memorial Care Orange Coast Medical Center. A heart attack is caused by lack of blood flow to the heart muscle due to a blockage in a coronary artery. Typical symptoms of a heart attack include chest pressure or tightness. The pain may radiate to the jaw, neck, or left arm. Some may experience sweating or shortness of breath. If you suspect a heart attack, call 911. Don't wait. Minutes count. Memorial Care Orange Coast Medical Center is a cardiac receiving center backed by a specialized, comprehensive heart and vascular institute. The cardiac team can rapidly take heart attack patients to the cardiac lab to locate the blocked artery and open it with a balloon catheter. To find out more, go to memorialcare.org/heart.
Stay up to date on everything Angels with a new issue of Angel magazine every month. Read exclusive interviews with your favorite players, coaches, and more. Everything you need to know about Angels baseball can be found in Angel magazine. Available at the Angel Station.
up for what's going to happen next week in Seattle for that All-Star game. Let's talk about the Angels right now, and the Angels obviously have been struggling coming into tonight's game. 3-game losing streak, just 1 win in the last 8 ball games. What's it going to take for the Angels to end the unofficial first half of the season with a couple of wins against the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine?
Yeah, you hope that the off day is something that for the Angels that they could be able to regroup and get everything back in order. And obviously, getting out of San Diego, we lost Mike Trout in that series. Anthony Rendon hit a ball off his leg. Shohei had to come out of a game with a blister, so we couldn't get out of San Diego fast enough. So you want to finish on a positive note. I'm sure Phil Nevin has talked to those guys going, hey, your break does not start until Sunday, so we got to focus, and you got to play good, solid baseball when you go against the Dodgers. You mentioned the Angels have lost 8 straight in a row. The last time these two teams met, before that, the Angels had won 11 of the 14 games that they had played, and since that Dodgers series, the Angels are 4-11, so they need to pick it up, and certainly you want to end the first half on a positive note.
Griffin Canning's going to go for the Angels in tonight's ball game. He had really been pitching well for the Angels up until his most recent start, and that most recent start, it was one bad inning that kind of cost him.
Yeah, certainly for Griffin Canning, you look at that start, it all happened in the second inning. He gave up 4 runs in the second inning. All 4 of those runs came with 2 outs. He ends up walking the bases loaded and then gives up a grand slam to Lourdes Gurriel. And for Griffin Canning, after that grand slam, he retires the next 13 batters in a row and strikes out 9 of those 13. It was night and day. And we talked about that. That's where the sun was right in his eyes, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Griffin whether that factored into it or not. You won't have that problem here tonight at Dodger Stadium.
Tony Gonsolin has had some success in a couple of starts in his career against the Angels. He's a guy who was just phenomenal for them a year ago. He had a 16-1 record. He's already lost 3 games this year, and he's been struggling a little bit of late.
Yeah, you look at his first 9 starts of the year, and he was well on his way to being an All-Star again. 4-1 record, 1.93 in his first 9. The last 3, though, 0-2 record, 9.42. He's been hit around in his last 3 starts. The Angels are hoping that's the case here tonight.
Angels and the Dodgers, the opening game of the 2-game Freeway Series at Dodger Stadium. That's all the time we have for you on this Friday on Countdown to First Pitch. Roger, back to you.
Guys, thank you so much. Looking forward to that first pitch coming our way at 7:10 on this Friday night. Again, the last time these two teams met, that was back out here at the Big A on June the 20th and the 21st, with the Dodgers winning both of those games by scores of 2-0. And on both nights, both Angel starters went 7 innings when Reed Detmers went 7 shutout in Game 1 of that series. And in Game 2, Shohei went 7, allowing only a Freddie Freeman solo homer. And in both of those games, the Angels had a runner thrown out at home plate. Brandon Drury was thrown out at home to end the 4th inning of a scoreless Game 1 on a Hunter Renfroe double. And then Luis Rengifo was gunned down at the plate to end the 3rd inning of a scoreless Game 2. But we'll see what happens tonight in this version of the Freeway Series, with both teams still in the thick of things in their respective leagues. Obviously, the Dodgers start tonight 49-38, a half game back of division-leading Arizona. The Diamondbacks have come back down to earth. They've lost 4 straight. So the Dodgers, a half game back in the division. They are currently holding down the number 2 spot in the National League wild card race. As far as our Halos are concerned, Phil Nevin's squad enters 1 game over 500 at 45-44. They've dropped 3 in a row.
There's a ball driven and deep left.